Hi, this is George Smith with another installment of On the Money. As you may know, Peter Schiff has a new book out called The Real Crash, America's Coming Bankruptcy, How to Save Yourself and Your Country. I reviewed it recently, and if you Google Peter Schiff on avoiding the brick wall, it should pop up. Mr. Schiff's book covers a great deal, but in this brief video, I want to focus on his main point. Here is his main point. He says interest rates must rise if we are to have genuine recovery. We need higher interest rates to encourage saving. Savings fund capital investments, and from capital investments we get innovations, productivity, jobs, and a higher standard of living. We can't build a society on money created out of nothing, as the Federal Reserve is doing. All that's doing is keeping unproductive and incompetent enterprises alive. We need savings. A society that does not save cannot grow. And Americans are not saving. Higher interest rates would encourage saving. But of course, there's a problem. Neither government nor the Fed want interest rates to rise. It would bring on deflation, meaning prices would fall. It would upset debtors everywhere, beginning with the federal government. It would bring immense pain to many parts of the economy. So the Fed, with government's blessing, keeps interest rates ultra low. Here's an important point most people don't know, and this is right from the book. Slow, steady deflation is a natural state of things in an economy with sound, stable money. Let me repeat it. Slow, steady deflation is a natural state of things in an economy with sound, stable money. Peter Schiff writes, think about it this way. Does creating a particular product or performing a particular service generally become easier or harder over time? In most cases, it becomes easier. Your computer becomes faster and the software gets better. Manufacturing equipment improves. Through practice, people figure out more efficient ways of doing the same thing. So, as widgets get easier to make, the cost of production goes down. In a competitive market, this will bring the price of the widget down. In other words, what we see with electronics would be the case with everything. What about wages? As long as workers keep pace with the market, they can keep their pay steady, but prices will fall. That way they're getting richer. If they exceed the market, their wages will rise while prices fall. They'll get richer still. But deflation is considered a great evil, especially by Ben Bernanke. Falling prices are the last thing he wants to see. But if deflation scares were real, nobody today would own a cell phone. Peter Schiff again. How is it a bad thing that everyone can now afford a cell phone and that every American household has at least one TV? According to the logic of deflation scaremongers, this is simply awful. Would it really be so bad if someone figured out a way to make mansions for $10? Or if gas prices dropped? Or food prices? Or the price of health care? Look, it doesn't take an economist to figure out that if a merchant wants to sell more stuff, he has a sale. He lowers prices. What if the merchant decided to raise prices instead? What if a merchant ran an ad that said, iPads, regular price $600, now $2,000 for limited time only? Would people come flocking to his store? No, of course not. That's crazy. But that's the logic behind the Federal Reserve's policy. It has been since it opened its doors in 1914. It promotes inflation, not deflation. The Federal Reserve fights the market's gradually falling prices. We need the freedom to use the money we think best. If we had sound money, we would have far less government, and we could expect what 19th century Americans took for granted, a gradual fall in prices of just about everything. The book again is The Real Crash, America's Coming Bankruptcy, How to Save Yourself and Your Country. Author is Peter Schiff. It's definitely a must-read. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out my blog, Barber's Relic. You'll find the link to it in the description field. See you next time.